I'm Diatessaron. Welcome to the Co-op Bros. With me is the Tubby Muffin, and today we're doing a Commentor challenge. Commentor Bryden Schneider sent us a message on a video. Well, Tubby, go ahead and tell us what he said.
Well, Brian Schneider said, Dawn of War, in response to our question of what game you think we should do next. Continues on to say, I'd love to see you guys hold out against insane orcs on Into the Breach. So today we have for you Dawn of War Dark Crusade. We've got the map Into the Breach. We're going to be fighting 2 insane orcs, and this is a pretty special map. Why don't you tell them about it, Diatessaron?
Yeah, it's unique because there's really no flanking, there's no juggling, there's no distractions. It's a slugfest in one little alleyway between the 2 camps. You can't get any sort of... you just can't get at the enemy without going through this breach. So both forces have to go through it. And it really comes down to who can build the quickest and the fastest and overpower the enemy. So that's what we're going to try to do. You ready?
All right, let's get started.
All right, let's do it. This is for you, Commentor Brian Schneider. Thank you very much. We appreciate your participation with our channel.
All right, here we go.
All right, so what's the plan, Tubby?
All right, so I am going to see if I can't get out some heavy hitters. If you want to try getting out some lighter infantry to plug up that hole.
Okay, so I'm going to get my push in the intro is going to be to build the infantry, and you go push towards building the heavy hitters. I hold the gap until your heavy hitters can come through, and then you don't have to spend the resources on building up like infantry defenses.
Ready.
Okay. I got to remember to get my scouts grabbing these resource points. Pay attention. I don't know, Tubby. It's like you do commentary and you know, game an intense challenge like the Orc challenge. And it's hard to remember to do everything at once.
Well, it's part of the game, really.
Really, it is. Can you stay focused and juggle all this stuff all at once? It's a challenge, but we can do it. We know we can do it. Actually, we did it in practice. We will admit to this one, we did practice this one.
Oh, absolutely.
Generally, we try not to practice too much so it can be more natural, and frankly, we don't care if we
win or lose.
you know, yeah, it doesn't matter. That's not what we're about. However, that being said, this is a really hard challenge, and we wanted to at least have a serious attempt at winning it. So.
Yeah. It's not all about winning, but just going in like a blind duck isn't really going to happen.
Yeah. We don't care about winning, and then we, you know, actually try properly. Like a proper try for a challenge like this means you got to have some planning. So we know we can do this because we did it in practice. Force Commander. I got my Force Commander out, heading to the gap.
They should be hitting us very shortly.
Yeah, the timing is pretty much where they hit you just about as soon as the Force Commander comes out. So. I'm gonna start my Space Marine Scouts doing the reinforcements too.
Right.
Do not underestimate
Moving to the center.
Yeah, here they come. Here they come.
Beware the alien, the mutant. Marine squad deployed.
Yeah. Get
Get
wrecked.
2 mechs in my base.
Oh, you got the mechs? You want me to come over?
I think I can handle them if you want to hit that infantry.
Okay. I'll stay on the gap and try to wipe this infantry then. And I just got my first Space Marine squad out. So they'll come down soon.
Quit running away, you stupid big mech. Get back here and face the commander like a man. They're not even attacking my units. They're trying to kill my stinking listening post.
Alright, looks like they're falling back, so we're winning the initial exchange, which is a big deal, Tubby, because if we don't win this first push, we basically lose. And it is a gamble to do the first push. Like, we could attempt the first push ourselves, but if you fail the first push, you usually lose, too. So, unless you get lucky later. Stop shooting. Force Commander just really wants to go out there and burn some heretics.
Well,
okay,
I mean,
I've got to remember this time to change their attack to stand ground. Is it stand ground, Tubby? That's the one I want?
Yeah, if you do it, if you tell them to stand ground, they're not going to chase them across. And since Space Marines are a lot better at ranged,
Onward
It's
to
generally more
glory.
effective.
The
Okay,
Emperor.
so I've got them on stand ground now,
Heresy grows from idleness.
so that's great. I've got some more
Direct us
Space
to the
Marine
enemy.
squads coming out. Make sure they get their
Awaiting
reinforcements
orders.
automated. Get them into the
Yes, my
breach.
lord.
Because it really, like you can see, this breach is
Marine
very
squad
small. It
deployed.
really
Yes, my
comes
lord.
down to, can you hold on
stand
to this
ready.
crater or not?
Yeah.
If you can,
Understood.
you win. And if you can't, you're done.
If you get pushed to the back of your crater, it really opens your guys up to more attack than they can handle.
Marine squad deployed.
And vice versa.
Yes, my lord. Maintain attack
So if you can
formation.
keep them on their side of the breach, they have to funnel through where you do not.
Fear our wrath.
Here to serve.
Alright.
Yes,
Get these
Lord.
guys all grouped up. Make sure everybody's building. Oh, I also need to remember to get the armory out. That is a big deal because
Faith
having
is
the
our
armory out
shield.
increases
attack formation.
your force commander's
At
abilities.
your command.
And eventually your
Maintain attack
damage and
formation.
health of your Space Marines.
Yeah, so I'm going to pause building this for
Ever
a second to
vigilant.
get the resources to
Yes, Lord.
get this thing up. Actually, I feel like my resource generation should be higher. I don't remember this
Initial
post though.
protocol.
That's why.
That would be a problem.
Yeah, this build
Yes,
to beat
Lord.
Insane Orcs is challenging. You really got to be on top of like making sure you got the resources correct and making sure that you're building the right buildings at the right time.
Yeah.
Your resource income has
I
to be at the
await
right
your
level.
Instructions.
I mean, there's a lot to it.
And if
but
you do
I think-
anything out of order, you're probably going to die.
Yeah, or if you're like a couple seconds behind. One of our practice runs, I was a couple seconds behind on getting the Force Commander out, so that first big push hit before the Force Commander was out.
And they overran us like
Yeah, because the
nothing.
scout squads by themselves couldn't stop it.
Come on, buildings.
Here to serve.
Yeah, but I think we're on a good pace this time.
Yeah,
Feel
man,
pretty
I
good
think
about
so.
As you ask.
We'll feel good
course,
about
I
it till they
say
hit
that.
us. So
Right. I was gonna say I say that because, but you know they haven't actually attacked yet.
Faith is our shield.
But we're on track and we're getting upgrades and
soon I should be able to get my monastery upgraded.
yeah, I'm gonna go for the pop cap increase first because I am at pop cap right now. So
I am not yet. Since I'm
I
trying to
await your
basically funnel all of my
instructions.
resources into getting vehicles out later, it's important to get out your plasma generators now because they will actually have time to build up a decent supply of plasma.
right, so
Power.
like you have what, like 3 squads and a force commander, and then you just put everything else into plasma basically, right?
Yeah,
I
basically.
mean, you've got your chapel barracks and
Marine
whatever,
squad
like your
deployed.
basic. I have a base now stuff, but
Yeah. I
Fear
mean,
denies
resource
faith.
generation is going to be the most important part of
Moving
my
out.
part of the strategy. Is can I build everything
Fear our wrath.
in a good timely manner,
Yes, Lord.
but most importantly having all of my resources.
With all due haste. I await
So if you
your
can hold the breach, I can
instructions.
work on
Marine squad
infrastructure for my
deployed.
base.
right.
And once I get that set up, you can work on yours as I hold it with my heavy hitters.
Fear denies faith.
It's really leaning on each other in order to build the whole entire army.
It's a very, very co-op. This is a good challenge. Thanks, Brian. This is a really good challenge to show
We
co-op
stand
play at
ready.
its
My
finest.
faith is my
Really having to work together with your
Ever
brother.
vigilant.
Now, that's the hard part.
heresy.
Alright,
grows.
hey,
He who
take
stands
that.
with me
It's
shall
the
be
first
my brother.
upgrade.
You said that, and my force commander said heresy grows from idleness, so I'm pretty sure we know what the score is here.
Right. Alright.
Okay, kind of at that point where I have to decide, do I save up money for stronghold, or do I upgrade listening posts? What do you think, Tubby?
I've already upgraded my listening posts.
Yeah, well, I've been busy fighting and building a bunch of guys and not focusing on resources as much. So
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go with upgrading listening posts.
Alright, well my machine cult is being built right now, so that's gonna give us a good hand there. surprised they haven't tried a second assault, which, it frankly is scaring me a little bit because
Yeah,
that
like
means they're
what
building
are
something
they?
good.
What are they building? They're probably getting those kilocan things out, which means I've got to get up to my next level so I can get rockets.
Well, hey, I
If
could
I
finally
get
get my
rockets on my Space Marines.
bionics war gear up, which will really help my Marines fight.
Monastery add-on is 20%. I think we're doing good here. My build order seems to be on point. All my squads
Praise the
are
Emperor.
basically maxed right now. I would almost say to go for a push, but
Here we
I'm
come
not quite ready.
to the more boring part of this actual spot. Is we've passed the first push, and it comes to a waiting game of who's going to attack next,
Here to serve.
and do you have enough to stop it,
Yes,
or
most
to start it,
beneficent
for that
one.
matter.
Right.
And right now, we don't have enough to start. I don't believe.
We don't. Okay, 97, 98, 99, 100. There we go. Fully upgraded. That means I got my chaplain now. My Grey Knights get to come out.
Don't forget your bionics and target finders.
Absolutely. Get all my upgrades, which are going to make a
Today
big
the
deal. And
enemy
then
shall
also
know
all the
fear.
squads get their sergeant. I'm going to go sergeant and rocket launcher for everybody here. If I get the resources, because they're expensive. I should
Alright.
also get apothecaries too, if I can.
Alright, I'm outfitting
Find
my
money.
Marines with heavy bolters.
Okay.
That will help because it will
Yeah.
basically complement my heavy hitters.
That's good. And I'm getting the rocket launchers because I am afraid of when the breach gets attacked with its kilocans, and I can't do anything about it.
Yes, those kilocans are very nasty.
Yeah, and like the standard Space Marine does absolutely nothing to them. It's like they're not even there.
It's a little weird. I mean, we should have been fighting this entire game. I mean, they should have already tried to do another push by now.
We will hold against this scum.
Alright, my Grey Knights are on the field.
Awesome.
Nothing.
I am afraid I'm feeling overconfident right now because I'm getting like a pretty serious force of some pretty deadly guys.
Do you have
out.
any scouts left?
I do.
Send some scouts and let's see what they're up to.
Let's... All right, let's find our scouts.
Today the enemy shall know
Scouts
fear.
ready.
I don't have infiltration yet. Let me research infiltration before.
Oh,
we
they're
send
going to get
them
immediately
blindly.
seen anyways. It's
I
almost
guess
always
The
how that
Emperor
happens.
protects.
Yes, my lord. I sense danger. We will
All right,
root it out.
scouts.
On patrol.
Time to scout.
On patrol. Commencing infiltration. I sense danger. We will root it out.
Oh, they
Commencing
teleported in
infiltration.
everything and rockets!
Oh,
Haha!
yeah.
Rockets everywhere!
Commencing infiltration.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I think they're scared of us.
I love it.
Yeah,
I
buddy.
like taunting them. I didn't realize I could outfit the entire Scout Marine squad
Marine
with
squad
plasma. That
deployed.
could make them really annoying.
Scouts ready.
Yes.
It can be really annoying with this Scout squad now.
Yes, my
gonna-
lord.
Forgotten that
Yes, my
option.
lord.
You've forgotten the option to be annoying.
Forgot that that was possible. To be annoying with scouts. I'm just
Understood.
used to scouts being like the disposable,
Scouts in position.
you know, guys who
Gathering
sneak
intelligence.
out and
Gathering
let your
intelligence.
long-range dudes hit.
Well, I've got a surprise for you.
Mark any enemy
The-
positions.
Do we have dreadnoughts?
Even better than that,
Yeah?
we've got Terminators.
Regrouping.
My favorite unit in the entire game.
Oh yeah, Terminators are fun. I actually, their deep strike's what I really like. I like the deep strike. This is actually working really well, having these plasma scouts out here, because they keep drawing out the enemy, and the long-range rockets work kind of like artillery, because they can shoot much farther than the standard Space Marine can see, so my Space Marines don't have to move. I just kind of like
Commencing
scout,
infiltration.
and then they shoot them. Love it.
Well, nice and easy, huh?
Scouts advance. Gathering intelligence.
So just tease them out and then run over, and then
Positions.
they get wiped by the rocket dudes. This is great. I'm gonna get distracted by having too much fun over here with this and then not actually build anything.
Well, that's okay. The game's already won.
Yeah, we basically have it now. at
The
this point, with
Predators
all the
and Terminators have
upgrades.
hit the field. We win.
Yeah, we've got all the upgrades basically. I guess I say that, but I need to upgrade my.
I say I have all the upgrades, but I don't have all the upgrades.
Yeah,
Yes,
I have all the unit upgrades. I don't have all the buildings upgraded.
Commander.
Yeah, we can build a machine cult too now. Maybe get some dreadnoughts.
Well-
I don't have the plasma for dreadnoughts like you do though.
Yeah, I think it's about time to maybe give him a hit here soon. I think we
Okay.
have enough. We can probably push and win this.
Yeah, you know what? Let's just make 100% sure, because we made it this far and I do not want to get wiped now that we are almost certainly going to win. So maybe we can skip ahead of the video. My plan is to build this sacred artifact and get apothecaries for all my guys. And then why don't you fill out your pop cap with dreadnoughts and everything, dreadnoughts and predator tanks and everything. We'll skip up to that and then do the final push. So
Alrighty.
they don't have to watch the boring stuff. All right, we'll see you in just a bit.
Hey, welcome back, everybody.
All right, that was a good break. Thanks for hanging in with us for those few seconds it took you. It took us a little while. I want to show you this cool trick with plasma, guys. That's going to start our big attack. I'm going to try to draw their Big Mac out because their Big Mac likes to teleport in the middle of our infantry line.
Okay, let me help out with that.
Yeah, once he teleports, he can't do it again for a while, so then he's much, much less annoying.
How about some Terminators?
So we
Yeah,
drop that
buddy.
in. Yeah. Get eaten, my orcs. You go south, I'll go north.
Alrighty.
Yeah, we basically are so overpowered we don't actually need any of our fancy tactics at this point.
Yeah, there's really nothing they can do.
Oh, Grey Knights are so amazing. They just like stood in the middle of this pile of guys and swung, and then they all disappeared. I love it.
Scouts here.
Let's see. The breach there is pretty awesome for holding back units, but it's really tough to get your units out of there because they all pile up together.
Right. The pile in.
We could use with some orbital bombardment, huh?
Oh yeah, I've got the.
Let's call that in and see how the orcs like them apples.
Let's smite somebody.
By the time my force commander actually got up to do the orbital bombardment, the Grey Knights started clearing out the path.
I gotta find my force commanders because I want to do an orbital bombardment. Those are so fun. That's the librarian. Oh, I wiped mine already. Haha, I win. I got my side first.
Yeah, well, I had more guys to fight through.
Oh, okay. Sure. All right,
Well,
we
there we
did
go.
it. There we go. All right, Brian, you got it. You asked for it. You got it. Insane Orcs on Into the Breach for Warhammer 40K, Dawn of War, Dark Crusade. We'll see you guys over in the post-game rant. Like, share, subscribe. Is there anything else? Oh, comment. Yeah. If you got something you want to see, toss it in the comments, and we'll do our best to accommodate. See you guys at the post-game rant. Tubby?
See you later.